we're back, Twitch, and yeah, we're back in this creepy old house, creepy old lady. What's going on?
Yeah, so you
How
guys
does Jane insult her this time?
well, I don't know. We just met. So you guys have been traveling about the plains and found a small adobe hut with like grass sod on the roof. And have been invited indoors by a striking woman named Hextia. um
Striking in what way? Isn't she's going to strike us?
Well, the picture certainly does her justice. She's got several small skulls hanging by a bandolier slung over her shoulder, furs and like tattered cloak, even though it's quite warm out. And yeah, you see like a gnarled staff leaning against the wall. Her eyes look like deep and dark in her skull. Wild hair growing everywhere. And she invites you to sit down and says, "Please join me for some food." Like I said, it's so infrequent that I get visitors. And she like goes to the big pot in the middle and starts like ladling out into crude like earthen bowls something.
I sit.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
So she hands you each a bowl, gets one herself, and just starts digging in with her fingers.
I nervously stand and eat it, just like
Yeah, I don't have an appetite. I don't eat anything.
What does it smell like?
Okay. It smells fairly familiar, actually.
Like, I mean, it smells like stew, or does it smell like terrible rotting meat?
Smells like stew.
Okay.
This smells wonderful, Hextia.
Oh, thank you, my dear. Fresh. Caben, do you eat any?
Buck is. I'm not dead yet.
Tracking off what Durian says, I ask, what is it? What's in it?
Oh, buffalo stew. They just came by this morning. I managed to wrangle one from the head of the herd.
Ah, that explains it.
Durian,
Okay.
you wanted to try some buffalo.
I did.
I actually take a second to actually ask her, is it easy to get one without upsetting the others?
She just smiles widely and says, "Depends where your skill lies."
Okay, fair enough.
Buck is an accomplished ranger. You think he could take one down?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen many rangers around here.
So you
I tuck in. by the way. I start
19-2.
Okay.
perhaps we should explain. We've been here on these blasted plains for some time. We're in search of moonflowers.
Ah, yes, the mother sows and the daughter picks. She just nods and continues eating her stew.
Do you know where we might find some growing near here?
Near here. You could try the river, but they don't usually grow by that much water. Usually under shade by trees, drier areas. You'll be wanting to watch out, though. You're not the only ones that covet these flowers.
Yeah, we've had a few tangles already. You can, if our friend out back will come in, he'd show you a big claw from a creature, armored. I describe it for her.
Land shark. I know it's called land shark.
The land shark. Yes, we took down 2 of them.
Ah, interesting. Maybe your friend could manage to slay a bison.
Probably.
So, how many of you did it kill? Were there always only 4 of you? Surely there must have been 6 or 8 before they attacked.
No,
Nope,
no,
just-
it's just
just
been
4.
4 of us for a while.
We do have one other friend, but he's scouting ahead for us. He's supposed to check back here in a couple hours.
The
we told
winged
him-
fellow?
No, a third ranger. He thought it best that while we investigated the smoke that we saw, that
She just nods and smiles widely.
his name is Xander.
Xander. Interesting. I would love to meet Xander. And your friend outside. Not going to join? You guys know the stew's actually pretty good.
I have not touched it.
Yeah, it is.
I've
it's-
been eating it.
Yeah, there's some kind of like roots in there that are actually pretty flavorful. Something sort of like a radish, but you know.
Allison loves radish. It's so fun.
Yeah, so
Slash bugs.
there's like some radish type thing, maybe some carrot, definitely some fresh bison meat, and something rubbery, like mushrooms.
Well, I compliment her on her food. I say, you know, I'm normally not a huge fan of eating meat, as I am what I am, but this is
What?
quite fantastic.
She kind of looks at you, cocks her head, looks at you, and says, "But you aren't what you are." And she just starts like licking the like stew juice off her fingers.
She has you there, bud.
I kind of look at her strangely and like narrow my eyes at her and just say, "Yes, that's true," and kind of leave it at that and see where she goes with it if she says anything.
The flowers have multiple uses. The mother sows, the daughter picks. And she like gets up and starts like taking the bowls from you. Durian, do you not eat any?
I say, I'll get to mine, and I'm not quite done yet.
Of course. So, is that all you were looking for? Flowers? Seems a long way to come to pick some plants.
Yes, well, you seem to know something of them, and perhaps their worth.
Also, our
Perhaps
bard
I
friend
do,
here,
and perhaps they are.
our bard friend here is always looking for stories to tell, songs to sing, poems to write.
Ladies to woo.
That too. However, we've not found many of those. Mostly just bison.
He has.
Land shark.
Not,
Though not one since, I don't think.
Huh?
I look. and-
She just looks at you, Durian.
Yes, it has been a while, but as I said, we've been traveling, and man
Yes.
finds his pleasures where he may.
But
And I
you
sort of-
don't, and by choice. Interesting. And
do
she
you-
just smiles, like, very widely.
and her teeth are pretty gross and rotting.
Actually, they're like surprisingly white and straight.
She's a dentist.
She's not this whole time. She's a dentist.
Yeah, this entire time she's just been smiling to show us her teeth. She just
I
got
just-
like her
I
teeth.
just-
Care for any
I just
dental work you need done? Like,
I was gonna say I imagine the guy from True Grit, like the remake.
mm-hmm.
Oh, that reference is lost on me.
Of dental work.
I say, but you cannot tell us more of where these flowers are. Perhaps only generally what we know. So, but you had
And
wanted
I might.
you had wanted news in exchange. What can we
I did.
tell you?
I don't know what you can tell me. That's why you must tell me it.
Well, let's see. There's a war going on.
This is not news. There's always war, my dear.
Well,
Though it might be interesting.
you have a point. What else
Ariadne is poor, and they're taking a lot of the refugees from the war between Palatinus and Taurus.
Taurus.
The sun shines, and they seek to shade everyone. It
Well,
will be death of them.
I don't think that they have the ability to turn anybody away. They seemed a pretty impoverished country.
They have the ability, not the will.
The will to do something kind, then, I guess, is to be commended.
Will or weakness, is it?
I'm starting to get real, like, weirded out by this lady talking in
Riddles.
fancy riddles and shit. And Buck is, like, not really having it. Buck is just kind of growing more and more suspicious by the minute and is looking visibly uncomfortable.
Durian sets his bowl on the ground, and I lean in my chair and I say,
Oh, you're just like sitting on the floor. There's maybe one rocking chair against the wall.
I lean forward and I'm looking kind of quizzical, and then I say, "You may know where we can find what we seek, specifically. Perhaps it is something of an exchange. What could we do for you? Some service, perhaps, that four may accomplish that you alone cannot."
You're doing well so far. Please continue.
Well, we spent some time in CN. A lot of time.
Folks.
Fought off some. What were they?
The Black Fang.
Haben? Well, no, with the Fae in the woods. Were we fighting trolls?
The
Forest
trolls. Yeah.
Trolls, forest trolls.
You see her just skull deeply and shake her head. Like she's trying to get a bad smell out from under her nose.
Yeah, we don't like trolls.
Yeah,
either.
we don't like them either.
As well you shouldn't. Though this one does. Loves to hate, I think, she says, pointing to Caben.
He does love to hate.
He
That's
has
for sure.
taken a drink of the haterade. One could say.
Trolls do nothing good for no one.
We were at sea tracking pirates for a time east of here.
What for?
To return somebody who had been kidnapped, as it turned out.
Interesting.
That's actually where, since you seem to have noticed something of Fawn here, that's where we ran into some people living in the sea who she pissed off, and I think that's why this happened, but we're not quite sure.
Is it now? Interesting. Still, the flowers you need. The mother sows, the daughter picks.
Yes, you've said that.
So we've
Well-
heard.
Friends, I think it is time we go. We have hours of daylight left, and Nina's been waiting out in the sun. So, shall we?
We shall.
We could spend hours talking about news, but the world goes on.
We have to go make more news.
That's what we hope.
Seek
anyway.
fame, you do. Interesting. I mean,
From
this
time to
one
time
I
we do.
understood, she says, pointing to Durian, but you, my dear, and you, my young lad. Seek fame?
Sometimes. It's not all about him. And I look at Durian.
I mean, what else is there? I look at
She
David.
she laughs like a little too long and a little too hard at that. Oh yes. What else is there?
I kind of like quickly
Like their eye.
glance around her her little hut here.
Fine belt you have on, those skulls there. What are they?
She just smiles widely and says, "Trespassers."
Well, I'm glad we knocked first.
As am I. I don't get much news out here.
I would think not. How is it that you were managed to survive out here with no other supplies or contact? You're pretty deep in these plains.
She looks like honestly surprised and says, "Can you not feel it?"
Feel
What?
what?
She like opens her mouth, closes it, opens again. I'm not sure there's a word. And she speaks something. What languages do all of you understand?
I know many.
Orc, elf, common.
Oh god, where'd my languages go? Where they are anymore.
Draconic, Sylvan, Goblin, and Dwarven for me, other than Elven, but it wasn't
Mine's
an Elf.
probably like common and elven. I don't know. I think it disappeared on my sheet though.
Durian, that's a good mix of languages.
Oh yeah, just common.
She
and
says
elven.
the Valashnagar, and
No!
it doesn't really have like a one-to-one translation, but you could take it to mean Draconic for like energy point, energy focus.
Yeah, so I nod and I say this headache I've had, or this,
Getting worse, isn't it?
yeah, maybe it hasn't been that bad, but this is useful.
Depends on what use you wish to put it to.
What do you know of what happened out here?
Centuries ago. Many centuries ago. Before even your lifetimes, your short lifetimes, there was a great war. A war that tore the sky asunder, weakened some things and strengthened others. Barriers were weakened, focal points strengthened. The moon sat lower in the sky at that point.
Buck is just like, what the fuck is she saying?
I say, is there a location that is perhaps worthy of exploring or examining that may have some more clues, or maybe
Several, and she
Utilize?
just kind of spreads her hands out, drops them back down. My life's work. And don't think it's been for naught. You see your eyes glint a little,
studying?
in a manner of speaking. Weaving lines and feeling their vibrations.
Well, you're clearly very perceptive of us. No point in hiding that.
Big wide smile.
What would you have us do? We need continue, and I think you want us to stay longer.
I would, but you're on a journey, and you're never one to stay anywhere for very long, are you, Durian Burr?
We should go. I think it's time to
I
go.
offended you, my dear. I'm so sorry.
Fawn, it's okay. Well, it's not a name that I trumpet around, but it's one that I bear.
But you wish to, do you not? Have you designed the flag yet?
I
Give him a reminder.
I
DM
rub my
slipping shit in
head
there.
and I say I have an idea, yes, but
Excellent. Well, it seems you must leave. Good luck on your journey. And she goes over to you, Fawn, and lays her hand on your shoulder, and she says,
I kind of start to back away as she tries to do so. Like,
she like draws her hand back and says, "You will find the death you seek." And she goes over to you, Cave, and lays her hand on your shoulder, if you let her,
Yeah.
and says, "It wasn't your fault."
Oh, snap.
And she opens the door and says, "Please, do not hesitate to visit again, though it may be some time before I see you. I feel you have a long journey ahead of you."
Yeah. I let them go and I say, thank you for your hospitality.
Of course, of course. And she, like, I assume you guys head out.
Oh, when she says of course, I lean in and I say, should I be worried? Should we not? Should I leave? Should we not stay long on the plains? What will happen?
It depends where you go, and which strings you pluck. I can't see the future, Darian.
You had me fooled. And I
She
give a bow.
smiles very widely and says, "The past is easy."
I give a bow and yeah, I step out and mount up and go.
Yeah,
I'm pretty quiet.
she like walks to the doorway with you, and you guys are mounting up, and she like looks at Nina, and her mouth just like falls open, and she just utters a short scream and closes the door. And you hear ka-chunk.
Okay.
I have like the biggest
Just
blank
like,
faces on my
Ka-chunk.
yeah. So
Yeah, I
Travis,
take
when I
that
see
in.
this- two things. Oh, when I see this, I have the biggest blankest face on my face, simply because they walked out unharmed without a fight. Because Nina was just sussing, thinking she was gonna have to break the door down at one point to save them.
Yeah,
It just
Nina
seemed
was
too
like
suspicious.
calculating.
We're just
okay,
sitting
I
there
have one
eating.
hand axe. Would it be better to like shoulder just run into the door?
Or have
or-
Firefoot kick the door down,
Yeah.
like course style.
Yeah.
And the second
You're like
thing is when she
calculating
screams at
how
me, I
accurate is a
reckon-
horse hoof, like.
Yeah.
And then
yeah, I
what was
just,
your
like,
second thing?
Like
Big
when
blank
she
face.
screams and like blocks the door, I just blink and like, blink.
I go to the horse and I look back at the door and I look at Nina and Nina, I think it was a very good thing that you did not go in there.
You're fine. Question mark.
Let's just say that I look at like perhaps we should have this conversation further away, and I mount up and let's go.
Yeah, I get on Firefoot and I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's out. Let's get out. That. Not a fan. Not a fan. Moving on.
So-
And I
Sorry,
say,
uh,
well, we learned enough, Caben. We should head north. We shouldn't go to this river. Sounds like we'll have less luck by the river.
What? Yeah, sure.
So what the hell happened in there?
Yeah, I mean, Travis, some time passes. Like, we're maybe an hour ride away.
Yeah. And Durian, give me a bardic knowledge check.
I always have to look this up.
I don't even know. What is it? Your charisma plus your level or something?
Yeah, it's like three
know.
different things you have. It's intelligent. It's level plus int mod. I should write that on my character sheet. I won't be
Yeah,
right.
just put it
Probably.
under concentration in the skill section.
I was gonna say, even in the Roll21, you should be able to add like a new line in there, or just write it.
Well,
under
I
professional.
don't have bardic knowledge. I do have it written. Level plus int. Okay, good. Well, now I know where it is. Yeah. So 27. Good
Oh
roll.
yeah, easy. It depends on where you go, but you might not have realized it at the time, but a lot of places call the moons the mother, the closer, bigger moon in the night sky, and the daughter, the smaller, farther moon.
Hmm. And she says the mother reaps and the daughter sows.
What do
Wait.
you remember hearing?
Fawn remembers hearing the mother sows, the daughter's
Daughter reaps.
pick. I put pick, but I don't think that was the right word. I think that was me trying to write while paying attention. The daughter's reaps something. We're just gonna we're gonna change that to reefs because that makes more sense.
Cool. Where in this time of year in the sky is the smaller moon?
You can't tell. Heavy cloud cover over this entire plane. It's very red this morning.
Yeah, but I know the time of year, and I can think about where in the sky the moon is, can't I?
Roll me an astrology check. Let's see, what can we make that?
Nature.
Yeah, that would
let's
be
see.
nature or arcana, whichever one is higher.
I'll do Arcana.
Actually,
but-
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to say that's nature or planes.
Got it. Well, I have all the knowledges, so
Yeah, so whichever
Wait,
one's
for the
higher.
moon, it's planes?
yeah.
Yeah,
Astral
celestial
planes.
body movement.
7.
Which the moon certainly
I
counts.
don't fucking know.
No fucking clue. Who? Durian does not pay
There's
attention
2
to
moons?
moons.
Moon?
I thought that was where we won.
Yeah, so we're an hour away, and I say to Nina, whoever that thing was, it's quite. It was dangerous, but to the extent that something that is provoked can be dangerous. It was definitely somebody or something, and very much in touch with magic. And knowing what we know about you, I don't know what would have happened if you came in. There's
Screamed and ran inside and locked the door. I assume she didn't want me inside.
well, I'll give this to you, Nina. If we can find our way back to that hut, I bet you she has answers for you.
Or another fireball to the face. Last one, he may have had answers to me, tried to obliterate me from the face of this earth.
If she wanted to fireball you, I think she would have fireballed you.
Perhaps maybe she thought Buck was too strong to take on there. Huh?
Buck or Cabin.
I almost tempted to just push her off her horse, but that'd be kind of mean, so I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, she's in the saddle, whereas you're just like sitting awkwardly on the
Behind her,
horse's
we're pretty
rump.
much doing this.
So yeah, you've got a military saddle. So as you push, you almost start to slide off.
Whatever.
No, I said I
She's super
go to, but then I stop.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, super strong.
Yeah,
Nina's like feeling up your obliques.
That's right.
She
You feel
gets all
that.
in there.
They're fantastic.
Those are biceps.
Whatever. That's legs, right? I don't even know.
No.
I'm Googling it. Oh, okay. Now I know. We're good to go. I just lift weights. I don't care about which muscles they are, okay? It's fine. Alright. Moving on, Travis. Recover.
yeah.
So I'm the DM now.
Cabin or
I just
Buck.
auto kill off Nina and Durian. No, Cabin and Durian, because they've been alive this entire time.
What?
So they're both
No!
dead. So make new characters.
She was
Everyone's got a reroll.
Travis is going to be a level 3 gnome wizard,
That we
starting
step
with
on.
the party.
That we-
Mother.
So, you know.
Buck. Cabin.
Yes.
I haven't been paying attention like I should, and for various reasons, but you guys don't know what moons are in the sky right now, do you?
What moons? There's 2 of them, aren't there?
I mean, where they are in the sky, I don't really know this location and out, you know.
They're right there and there.
I mean,
Where's
Are
the,
they though?
can I do a nature check to see if I know where they would be?
I'm sorry. I really think this would be knowledge planes.
okay,
Who takes that? Nobody.
I did.
You can take
Why?
profession.
Because
astronomy.
I am a bard in
Yeah,
knowledge.
the
is my-
planes have to do with other areas of existence as well
Yeah.
as celestial bodies. So
okay.
Bullshit.
No, Gaben's just like, the moons are right there. What else do you know? What else do you need to know?
Yeah, something that she kept repeating in there was about the mother and the daughter. I remembered that those are in certain cultures and in certain times. Those were the names of the moons. the mother and the daughter. The larger being the mother and the smaller being the daughter. And
Oh.
it might have been a
What
clue
did
to
she
where we would have
say?
found the moonflowers. They
I thought she meant like Mother Earth or something.
Oh, that's a good point. Maybe that. Oh.
What did she say exactly?
You didn't come in and have the stew, did you?
I didn't have the
I'm
stew.
sorry.
You're
I
lazy.
stayed outside.
It was
The
delicious
horse, they
stew.
think that you're gonna
We
be
should
gonna
watch you
poison
guys.
them.
Make sure you're not poisoned. I didn't eat any, Nina, so don't worry about
I'm
it.
fine.
It was
I've got
good.
the constitution of a.
Bison.
Oh,
Sure.
it's cool, because
Funny
last
you
time
should
got
mention
poisoned.
that.
Shut up, Travis. No, go
Can
away.
I
no.
get a Constitution check from Fawn and Caven?
Are you joking?
I'm not.
I'm gonna come to Wisconsin and punch you in the face.
It's probably just indigestion, guys. Just roll it.
Let's see how
Ah.
snowy the font is.
Deli belly.
Deli.
No, wait, Kevin, don't roll. Rub the Buddha. Rub the Buddha.
We
No,
already
it's
rubbed
not
it last week. We
It's
rubbed it
not
last
time to
week.
rub it.
It is
The
not
Buddha
time.
recharge
It is
is
not
not.
time.
Ah, you should have rubbed it. I got a 6.
Ooh.
Wait, what is my con modifier?
You guys are elves eating bison meat. I mean,
What is your con? Oh, it's a +2. Sorry.
Plus
All right.
2. I mean, unless we're doing fortitude. Are we doing
No.
fortitude or con?
I got a 9, so.
Oh, we're doing fort? Oh, well then plus 4 to that.
So,
So
Oh.
it's...
so 10 and 13.
I have a
I hate
+9, so I got a 12.
15. What's your modifier?
For fortitude is 9 +9.
Okay,
Oh, so
instead of the
19.
+3. So yeah,
Yeah.
you got a 12,
I got a
and
12.
Fawn, you got a 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Describe what your characters are like when you're tripping balls.
You want to
No, this is
Like,
great.
Okay,
This is great.
imagine
This is
you
great.
This is great.
imagine
Like
you
when I was in
ate, like,
Amsterdam.
a
Okay.
fist-size thing of shrooms. Is that a lot? I've never done.
yeah, it's too
I don't
much.
know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's
Less
totally,
than that.
yeah,
It's
I
a
know
fantasy
that.
world. Shut up, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Alright.
Imagine you ate enough shrooms to trip balls without like making you literally sick.
Okay, so
So-
we're seeing things and we don't think we're where we're at right now, right?
Whatever.
Like you feel soft fur and like feathers beating beside you as you sit in it's kind of like I think the saddle that you designed is less like legs straight out because that's where the wings are, and more of like sitting on a chair almost. So
Okay.
you're just in like a sky chair floating in the air right now, Kevin.
So wait,
Whereas
are we?
Fawn, you are like riding along on your horse when this hits you. You're just like out in nature, the you know the smell of grass on the breeze. You've got
Kevin, would you like to go
a
first?
woman with her hands like wrapped around you.
Oh, what the fuck? Kevin, would you like to start? How you react
So
to being on shrooms?
so how do you
react?
react when it hits? When the acid kicks in?
I guess I'm fairly comfortable on Swiftwind at this point, so he's probably like making weird like woo like swishing noises as he's like up in the air.
So you're flying right now.
I mean, yeah, he go. I mean, we've kind of like I think we've gotten a rhythm where Swiftwind will just kind of take off. I don't know,
Yeah,
once an hour
I
or
think
so.
you took off in the air after you know the discussion of what how the entrance to Hextia's hut went,
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
yeah, you're like floating in the air right now.
yeah. Making swishy noises. Swiftwind's probably like, what the hell's going on? What's Gaben doing?
So you're just like
Yeah, I'm
doing
like,
this with your arms on the breeze.
Yes, exactly. I'm like, whoa, look how my arm goes up. I'm making some more noises.
At this altitude, my joints bend in all sorts of ways. Like,
Wow,
And, like,
I didn't know.
My
that I
hand's
had
probably just
10
like doing
fingers.
this, but in my mind it's like freaking out and like bending and going
Yeah.
way up high and doing low.
It's like a noodle, like just flowing
Yes.
like a snake.
It's like those noodle man
Delayed.
at the car dealerships.
Oh, the
What
wacky waving inflatable.
wacky waving inflatable
Yes.
arm flailing
Yeah.
tube man.
Yes.
Yeah.
What does it look like looking at the clouds? Like
Yeah,
weird.
these red clouds, like
Ooh.
they're like a
If we go too high,
bright scarlet. Right
yeah.
now.
If we go too high, I start getting scared of those things. They look like I don't know, probably like a red dragon or some kind of animal.
Okay.
I'm like, oh my god, it's huge, and like,
Yeah, Swiftwind is slowly circling up by them.
okay, I start freaking out and like start to like, I mean, because I'm kind of like, I feel like if where I point my body is kind of like where I'm kind of like leading Swiftwind, I guess. So I try to like point more down, getting away.
Leaning
Yeah,
down
getting
out of-
away from these things.
Okay, yeah, you feel yourself starting to float back down to the earth. What does it seem like you're riding right now?
Falcor.
Falcon!
Nice.
Oh, it's
Um,
a dragon.
No, so I mean, like it feels like I'm in the chair, but I don't know. I think I'm fairly comfortable with Swiftwind. I think he's in there with me still, but he looks, I don't know, maybe more regal or bigger or something. Like he's like a huge Pegasus on like a little tiny Cayman on his back.
Yeah. You're just like luxuriating within his soft
Yes.
fur and feathers.
Yes.
Probably rubbing your cheek against him a little more than you usually do. Awesome. I love that. Fawn, you are tripping balls. You are on the back of Firefoot right now.
Fawn
Tina's,
is like.
Tina's hand's like holding on to you because there's literally nothing else to hold on to. She has to or she will slip off.
So. So
So
Fawn,
yeah, you're
like.
you're getting all those sensations.
I start to feel it, and I just kind of I shoo Nina off me and quickly slip off the saddle onto the ground,
Okay.
and I just lay in the grass and kind of do like a grass angel.
Oh, whoa. Fawn, are you okay? Are we stopping?
I don't
stop.
reply. I don't
Firefoot,
say
stop.
anything, and I just kind of do my grass angel, and I'm just like,
You-
Firefoot, like, do you see
Whoa,
that?
Whoa.
What am I supposed to see? What's going
Do you
on?
Do you see the colors? Everything's just, it's like,
What are
it's
colors?
like the,
and
everything's
you
moving.
hear like a buzz as a like a little beetle, like a ladybug, whoop, lands on your nose.
So I imagine now it's starting to get a little bit more like, what is that? What's that Google thing? The thing that distorts the pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
What is that called?
I forget what that's called.
Hold on.
Google
I can't
thing
remember
that
what it
sorts
is.
The pictures.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It like blends. It says certain searches. It will blend all the pictures
Yeah,
together
like the photo
into a single.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't remember what it is, but it's like, it's kind of like that. There's a lot of colors. There's a lot of movement and things that are actually, sitting still.
So it's
like,
kind of like a kaleidoscope.
yeah, I was about to say
effect,
it's like a
but-
kaleidoscope
There you go.
of weird colors and shapes and things that are moving when they're really standing still. And I'm just kind of like enjoying the movement of things and the feeling. So like, closing my eyes, but it feels like my body is floating in the clouds in the air and things like that. Just really just kind of into it in a calm way, though. It's not so much that it's terrifying right now because everything's kind of chill. But yeah, that's I feel like that's what it will be like.
Nice.
Durian?
Yeah, you see Fawn just like doing the slowest like snow angel in the grass. Just kind of like staring wide-eyed all around her. You see Firefoot starting to slowly like circle back down to you.
Yeah, I look up and I go over to Fawn and I like, Fawn, are you okay? And I reach out and like feel her head.
His
I
head
imagine,
is,
like-
a bit cool actually.
I just like I have my eyes closed, but I just like smile real big, like, "What's up?" And I imagine it feels like someone's holding me down from like going through the clouds, as you know.
Yeah, Durian is the
You're-
only thing still holding you from floating up off the earth.
Like, you gotta
And you're
let me
not
go,
convinced that
man.
that's a.
Bruh, Durian, what the hell?
Nina, why don't you grab the horses together? I don't know what this is, but this is worrisome.
Wait,
Yeah, I like open her eyes and check for
Oh yeah, she's
Veins.
like looking all around.
like her like pupils. I look for dilation. I look to see-
Boom, they're massive.
yeah, and I'm like, Fawn, I don't want to alarm you, but you've been drugged with something.
Doesn't even matter. Just stop
Uh,
holding me back, man. Just trying to
Look,
wait.
go.
Durian.
I go, oh shit. Kate, Swiftwind! I call up in common, like, Swiftwind, get him down here carefully.
I'm actually going to very subtly take the ring off Allison's finger and put it on and start talking to Swiftwind.
Like,
I mean, I wouldn't stop
Fawn,
you. I
you
just feel
feel
like whatever.
that? Yeah. Do you say
It's like-
anything to Nina?
Nah, I just continue doing my grass.
Your hand
grass
feels
angels.
lighter than the rest of your body.
Yeah, and now my hand can float through the clouds. Yeah, I'm good to go.
Yeah. I like immediately yell with the ring, like the Swiftwind. Swiftwind, come down here. We have a problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so Swiftwind starts you know, he's been circling down and oh, did I not add that? Damn it. I was gonna say I should have had some Bob Marley on this whole time. Oh, that is a missed opportunity, guys. I apologize. Oh, nope, there it is. So QRST. So yeah, you see Swiftwind just flying down.
Swiftwind, we think Caven and Fawn might be. What'd you say, Durian?
Huh? What'd I say about what?
Oh, this is
What is it? They were what?
They may be
Drugged?
poisoned.
Poison? They may
Right.
have ingested something not good for their health, Swiftwind. We should probably get Caven on the ground.
Doesn't look like it's harming Fawn. Fawn,
So you
I like
hear
eyeball
Swiftwind call
Fauna.
and you hear Swiftwind call and say, "I'm Nina. He's nuzzling me. I'm not entirely sure what to do."
Okay, come down here. We'll put him next to Fawn, and they can rest a while.
Working on it. And he circles down and lands, and you see Haven just like
Woo!
slowly, rubbing him and like doing this in the air.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go up to Caven and like, okay there, big boy. Why don't you take a small rest on the grass?
What?
I sit. I'm a little
Ooh.
concerned that this is something that is pleasant now but gets unpleasant.
I was
Or
in the
compartment.
air.
So
And
I'm
you will
like,
go back in the air after a nap. I just
pull
keep nodding
Fawn
my
up.
head.
and into a sitting position and try and get her to
Why?
drink some more.
Why? Why you gotta do this?
No, I was in the air. I want to go back. Come on.
I've got a
chair.
delicious
Oh.
elixir here. Will change your life.
What?
But
It's the tastiest thing you can imagine, and I've got my like water skin there.
I don't.
I'll get it later. I'll get it later after the clouds
Oh.
dance.
Okay, I was just
The
thinking in
cloud stance.
Draconic, like, Durian, should I, like, incapacitate him or something? Like, what's
No.
going on? Like, this is...
Just-
I
You
cannot
need a
let him go back
solution
up
to
in the air, he could
everything.
fall
You
off
have
and
to
die.
Vision, yeah.
No, I'm like,
Should I
if he
beat
threw
him?
himself in the air, he could fall off and die. That'd be pretty bad.
Haven, come sit here with Fawn a moment.
One moment.
I just lay down.
Nina, what in the bloody hell is going on?
I
yeah.
take out my flute and I start playing.
Oh,
Good idea.
shoot.
Good idea.
Oh yeah.
Roll
So
performance. Roll performance.
And I just
We've
I
got,
keep
like,
talking
rapid
to Swiftfoot,
flute.
like we think Keeban may have ingested something that's affecting his mind.
No, wait, can we get it? Can we get something to show how entranced we are by his playing, or?
yeah. Why don't you guys give me a will save?
Is he spelling us?
You can say that.
Yeah. What is your enthrall or whatever? Your
Wait, are
mass.
I'm fascinating.
You're fascinating us. Okay.
Okay.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
What is the DC on that? Oh God.
I gotta
No,
make
no,
a.
no, that
I
was
gotta make a. I gotta make a perform check. So slow down. That doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So-
DC is like equal to his perform check or something.
Yes.
So it can either be really low or
Just gotta
ridiculously
look up
high.
my.
Because if you
Uh,
fascinate us, I think we're done in this mode. We're just like,
Yeah.
oh.
14. Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, your DC is 27.
Sorry, that natural 20 will always succeed.
Okay.
I don't even try.
Well, I get a +2 against enchantment saves, right?
Yeah. So what does Fawn look like as he is enraptured by this music?
Everything
Yeah,
is
I
right.
don't even try to fight it. I'm just like, this is
What is
some dope shit.
what does it taste like? What does the music taste like?
It tastes like purple.
That is
it's
the
a,
correct
it's a League of
answer.
Legends thing.
Wait, what do I roll though?
What is that?
will save.
Oh,
Synesthesia.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
not gonna go.
synesthesia.
I would imagine this would taste like
No.
this would taste like a warm orange color. That's what I imagine.
Warm
It's
orange.
warm. It's
Burnt-
you know,
burnt
it's
orange.
comforting. I feel like that's a
It tastes like a warm orange and feels like cinnamon.
not taste like a warm orange, like the
What?
color,
Yeah, that's
not the food.
I know. I was trying
Okay.
to go for that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
do
I
you
see.
even bother, Caben?
No, I can't.
So
can't
I
beat
saw
27.
Caven kind of
Even on a
he's
20,
the one.
I can't beat.
Fawn's fine. Caven's the one who wanted to go. So I make a suggestion to Caven, and I say,
Okay.
Caven, you should take a nap, and you need to make a will save that is.
I can't beat
Uh,
27.
No, it's a different will save.
Oh,
It's
okay.
DC 10 plus half of my level, which is rounded down, right, Travis?
Yep.
So 4 and plus my charisma modifier plus 3. So you need to beat a 17 on your will save.
Okay.
What happened? What's this for?
Oh, he does.
Boom.
Plus,
He crashed it on natural dice roll.
Nice.
okay,
go
well,
with
the
the
suggestion
modifiers.
doesn't work. It is
You're
an
just loving this music.
You're just loving the music. So.
All right, I can do that.
Oh.
Cool. And I think this is a good time for a break.
Yeah.
You guys wind down your buzz.
I'm just
Alright,
going
guys.
to applaud this.
This has been
Something. It's
Been-
Dragons and
This isn't fun.
Dungeons and Drugs with Travis. We'll be back. We'll be back
Dungeons
after
and
this.
for
Drugs.
drugs and dragons,
Drugs and
personally, but
Dragons. We'll be back after this break and see what happens after that. Thanks for watching.
Dragons and dragons.